Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for subscribing my first video that is riding from Jogja to Bali part 1, and right now I'm doing part 2, and thank you guys for waiting for the next video. So as you can see right now, I'm still at Tapang and I've been stopped by the harbor officer to check if I have this, if I'm already been vaccinated twice. So you need to show to the officer, and by scan right now you can see, you'll be showing, you need to scan this barcode to show that you already been vaccinated twice. And the apps that I'm using is Peduli Lindungi. Okay, that's the app for you to scan, and from there they will show you already have, if you already taken the first vaccine or the second vaccine. So I already have the second vaccine, so I'm good to go. So if you're riding from a bike, you need to stop at least 3 times. The first officer that you see, the second one at the counter, and another one when you're about to abort the ship. So they will show you the direction where to go. Like, you don't have to worry about lost your way to the ship, because there will be a few guys showing you where direction you need to go. So I'm here. So this is my third checkpoint. So they see your tickets, and from here then you can abort the ships. So this is my dream of after watching so many videos on how to go to Bali by motorbike or by cars, and I'm actually here doing the thing that I have been watching so many times in the YouTube, and I'm finally here to feel the experience, the smell of the sea, the beautiful sky at front of you with the island. You see the islands there, the small part island, that is Bali, and from the behind you will be Java Island. So it is the wonderful experience right now I'm having. So once you're inside the ferry, you need to park your bike or your vehicles, and from there you got to park it properly. Make sure you park your bike properly. So from here you just going up this step. Just very careful, the step is very steep, and watch out if it is a rainy day, it might be slippery, and if you have a kids, you have to be very extra careful on that steps. So I'm at the void deck. So you can see there's a lot of seat here, but not much of a people, because I went on weekdays, so there won't be much of people. Let me show you the view of the sea from both sides of the island. Well, from here, you took about 30 minutes ferry ride from Ketapang to Gilimanuk. It will be very, very fast. You don't feel it as if you're inside ferry. You're going to enjoy the atmosphere, and suddenly you're here. So right now I'm about to reach to Bali. A few more kilometers or meters. Yeah, I'm here. I'm officially reached Bali. So once you're reached Bali, there's still a checkpoint. The officer will need to see your driving motorbike license and your other motorbike particulars. So they just check whether it is really you, and the bike, you own the bike. And from here straight away to Ligian, and it will took you about 5 hours. Don't believe in Google, it will always say that it is much faster than the one that you'll be experienced. Good morning. I'm already here at Legian, Bali. Awesome feeling. Okay, right now I'm on my way to check out some breakfast because I did not have breakfast at the hotel, and I'm with a special guest, that is my lovely wife Irene. She will be my pillar for these few days in Bali. We're going to ride together to some of the destination or some of the tourist destination in Bali. So the journey, yesterday I reached about almost to 7 p.m. It was a long journey, but it was a superb journey with the beautiful artwork. It's what I mean by artwork is like the whole part of Bali. When you see left and right, is all like a painting, a scenery, a painting of a scenery. So right now we're gonna stop at this marketplace to check out some breakfast goodies. Who knows, I might get something from here. So we just move around to check out because I like this experience of market. Any part of Indonesia, if there's a market, I would love to go and check out what kind of food they provide. All those colorful food, and I will never get tired to look at it. So we had some food with us, and we be going to our first destination in Bali, name which is not stranger to anyone, and the most legendary name in Bali and in everybody heart. I guess you know what it is, and it is one and only famous, that is Kuta Beach. So in front of us is Kuta Beach. I've been here, I was here in 2002. That was the last time I went here. So I came back now, and there's a lot of changes happening, which is much more nicer and much more organized. The structures, everything very nice. So for those who have missed Bali that much, I welcome you to look at it, how Bali look right now. As you can see, there is not much of people in Bali right now. I'll show you right now. Here's the hotel that I'm staying. Not much of visitors, mostly locals and Caucasian. I can say mostly none. Only one or two which has been resident in Bali for quite some time. If talking about local Caucasian tourists, there's none. So from here, I will ride to another destination which I always want to go, that is Nusa Dua. Nusa Dua, which is located on the south side of Kuta. It is one of the wonderful places that I came across. So we're staying at this hotel called Hilton, and we are, as usual, you need to do some security check before we proceed to the hotel. So this hotel is considered quite an expensive hotel to stay, but because of this pandemic, which I went on September, they lowered the price. It considered very low. The normal price is about 3.5 million, and right now during that time in September they reduced it into 1.5, which is quite okay to stay at this time period, because if it's a normal period it will be very expensive, and I don't think I will go to this posh hotel. So we are here. I'm gonna move forward because there's a lot of stuff for me to unpack. The distance between the lobby and the car park is quite far, but the Hilton management are very kind to us, allowed to use their golf cart, and every time we park our bike, they will fetch us and send straight away to the lobby. We on our way right now to our room. That's unique about this Hilton hotel, which is our room is on the 10th floor, but the lobby is on the 15th floor. So actually the room is beside a cliff, and you can see right now this is the view that I'm having. And no wonder, as you can see, it is very expensive, because you have this awesome view, front view ocean, which is superbly fantastic. I won't say much, please enjoy the view. Right now I'm going to show you with 1.5 million rupiah what did you get. So as you can see, it is luxury. The room is spacious, all the facilities is there, and the most important thing is the balcony, and you have this excellent view of the ocean. At this hour, it is already like 4 p.m. So we decided to take a walk on the first floor and how the whole beach area or the swimming pool look like from the first floor view. And we have this a snack given to us because we had this executive room. So they provide drinks and snack during that hour for us to enjoy the sunset. Come to my most favorite part, which is already the next day. So that means it is breakfast time. Usually at a posh hotel, you have a lot of food or choice for you to pick. So as you can see, there will be a lot of food. So I stayed there for 4 nights. As you can see, I have a lot of choice. I won't say much again, so I want you to take a look at the food that they provide at this Hilton hotel. Enjoy. I stayed for breakfast around 10 a.m. because it was so much food there for me to pick, but yet I still need to move on. So the next hours later, we went to this beach called Pandawa Beach. Pandawa Beach is located at Badung, South Kuta tourist region, and one of the many beaches in Bali. In the past, the beach is well known to be one of the region's secret beaches because of the location behind a mountainous area that secluded its location to be unknown. So in order to enter the beach, you have to pay the entrance fee of 15,000 rupiah each. So we are on our way to the beach. As you can hear just now what I'm saying, it is before that it was a mountainous area, so they break through the mountainous, and right now you can enter and access to the beach easily. My wife right now are super excited because in front of us the beach, the Pandawa Beach. We've been seeing this beach on the internet for a number of time, and actually we are here right now. Actually, I'm excited myself, but I can't do anything much because I'm riding the bike. If you ever come to Pandawa Beach, you got to do this video shot. It really look awesome on your memory as a rider. From here, I just move around to let you guys take a look on how this 360 view of Pandawa Beach. It is time for us to move on to another location. As you can see on my right hand side, on the mountain wall, they carve the goddess, the Hindu goddess. These 5 Hindu goddess is Arjuna, Bhima, Yudhishthira, Nakula, and Sahadeva. They carve it nicely into the wall, and each goddess is about 3 meter height and painted white. They were placing there as if they are the guardian of the sea. Right now I'm at Uluwatu to see this kecak dance or tari kecak. They do have tari kecak at other tourist spot in Bali, but I find at Uluwatu one of the iconic tari kecak here because the background will be on sunset. We were lucky enough on that day that they opened for the very first time after many months of closed due the pandemic. Usually it is super crowded and hard to get tickets, but because of the pandemic, we fortunate to get a seat.
Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
No understand. Okay, orang apa-apa. You want to dancing?
I have a wonderful 2 days here in Bali, and I'll be showing other attraction here as well. Please subscribe and comment, and I will definitely see you again in part 3.